Sorry I'm late. What's going on, everybody?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Let me wait here for a second because it's going to kick on and I don't want volume.
Ah,
Maybe it'll kick on.
still remember when we had that problem for the first time?
Yeah.
We didn't even know that's what was gonna happen.
What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Auntie Ann, David, Susan? There. Oh, got him.
Click the new comments on that one for me.
Oh,
Sweet. What's up, everybody?
Loud and
Brian
clear.
Wilkerson, come out.
Let's see. You're Kettling, Texas. Let's see. Oh,
Brooke.
trouble is here.
Hey, Brooks.
Yep, we got old half pint on the old mountain.
Who?
That mic here. Oh,
Is that you?
somebody's texting me.
Guess they don't know that we're busy. All right. Jamie Smith, what's going on? Mike Birch, Pettit Jean River Homestead.
Yeah, that's Country Road Cure. You know he ain't.
Lance Reed. Yo. Hi. Into the Mist. Howdy, good to see you. Lumpy Bert, what's up? I miss everybody. Happy to be here. Look at Levi flexing now. That's just me hanging out.
Oh, Anthony was texting me.
Yeah, he ain't watching the live.
He ain't watching my live. Bang. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. They ain't doing that in this. Lindsay, Into the Mist. What's going on? Is Drew in here? Did I miss Drew? Drew's in here. What's going on, Drew?
Levi, does the place look better? Yes, much. Lots of changes, per usual. Every time I come here, it's like a completely new mountain. But yeah, it looks fantastic. I love it.
The video looks really good tonight. Yeah, I got the doors open and all kinds of stuff right now.
The light fixture. He's fancy.
Yeah,
he's fancy.
Levi was talking about, boy, you make off grid hard, don't you?
I know. Them chairs, boy. Get you some. They're really sick. I told him literally a couple minutes ago. It's probably my personal favorite thing that he has of any sponsor he's done yet, which is those chairs.
Yeah,
those are amazing chairs.
Rose said, "Welcome back to the mountain, Gypsy Trail. Howdy, y'all. Shallow Acres. Come on, Homestead. Hello, David and Levi. Happy to see you back on YouTube again.
Yes, I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, go on and talk about that.
Oh yeah, speaking of, check out Life with Levi. I'm back. 2 years of doing it. About an 8-month hiatus on the main channel. About a 3 or 4 month hiatus from the second channel. If you guys ever watched Knowledge for Breakfast, if you haven't, check out those videos. They're also cool, but I'm not doing that channel anymore. But I'm back on Life with Levi, which I'm super stoked about. So yes, go check out the channel. I just posted a video this morning, and I plan on coming back very consistent. I've had a really interesting, rough, busy, hectic, changing last 3 or 4 months. Some of you have heard about the hurricane. That was rough. And moving down to St. Pete, so I'm at the beach with all these hurricanes. It's been an interesting few months, but we're finally getting things worked out. And yeah, I'm excited to be back on the YouTube. So please go check it out. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, Drew Levi's here. He's going on the fishing trip, man.
Yep, I'm excited.
Yeah, Drew will be there.
Sweet. It's been forever since I've seen him. Hey, Glenn.
Paul said he couldn't comment on your video. You got comments off?
No, shouldn't. I'll double check it real quick though while we're talking about
it. Let's see here. John Carter. Hello, everybody. Paul. C. David still got it. Levi's about to become a big brother. LOL. No, Paul. Buddy, I've been shooting blanks for a long time.
Paul, you got it all wrong.
David is not producing no more of the youngins. I make a really good uncle.
Papa.
And Papa.
Yep.
I raised my children. You know, I'm still dad.
Grown.
I'm still dad, but yeah. Now I'm a Papa and uncle as far as the little ones go.
Yeah. Thanks, Kentucky Bluegrass. David, you're a proud pop. You have a handsome son.
Well, thank you.
Good compliment. Double win.
Watched your video this morning, Levi. Glad to have you back.
Thanks, Liz.
Hey there, David. Hello.
I really do appreciate it. I'm, again, really excited to be back. Does Levi play poker? I don't know who said that, but I saw the comment.
Big news with no rings equal
Occasionally.
more babies, David. Well, that's not true. That's not true. There's some big
That's a large
news
assumption.
coming. There's big news coming. Big,
Yeah,
big.
a lot. I was debriefed.
Yeah, debrief today.
I got to see a lot of cool stuff.
Oh my God, you know, if Tim sees this, you will never hear the end of Shooting Blank's comment. Oh, I ain't worried about that. Yeah, I got fixed when my daughter was, what, 15? Yeah.
Yeah, you realized you're like, all right.
Yeah, that was enough.
Yeah, I've raised enough of it.
That was enough.
No more.
Me or his mom wasn't starting over. We
Yeah.
was like, we're good.
Yep.
We're good.
That's the end of
We
it.
tap out.
Yeah.
Let's get these to where they can feed themselves.
Yeah, call it good. Put a message on your video this morning on one of those bridges you drove over. There was a goat on the other side of the bridge.
Oh,
Like in the air. What?
a goat in the air.
We gotta watch that back.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I was driving. I didn't.
Yeah. I was trying to talk to you guys. No way. I gotta watch that.
Double wedding. No. That's another thing. David ain't getting married anytime soon.
Yeah.
Did
Levi answer about poker? Yes, I do play occasionally. It's been a few years since I've had a group that I played with, but I think I can get back into it.
Yeah, he'll end up playing. The buy-in's small.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not paying for it. If he wants to play, he's paying for it.
Yeah, I'll play.
You know, I buy him food and stuff like that, but I'm not paying for him to gamble.
Nah.
Nope.
I don't like to pay for it. I set a limit.
Well, it's like a $20 buy-in thing. I've tried to talk them into doing a big one, and they won't do it.
That's a good warm-up round. Like on the other side, it was a couple years ago.
Oh, Margarita's in the house. Hey, baby. She's at the gym right
Margarita?
now. She's probably on the elliptical or about to do Zumba or something.
Leg press.
Yeah.
What projects you fellas gonna work on?
We got quite a bit on. We're gonna try to get the windows in the tiny house. That's the big one that I hope to get to.
Yeah.
And then we got some stuff to do with the pergola and stuff to do out at the boneyard. So we'll see what all we get done. Tomorrow's gonna be the pergola and the boneyard, and then Wednesday will be the windows, because I want to make sure we got enough time to get that done.
Dennis Green, that's a funny comment. He said, Levi, you can never be debriefed if you wear boxers. Took me a second.
Mario said, no, I'm at home, but I'm about to go to the gym class. Yeah.
Nice.
You can never be debriefed if you wear boxers.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
When you're up here fishing, already has a good bar and place called Ricky's. Try it.
Yeah, whenever we go out there, buddy, we just stay at the fish camp, and we grill and stuff like that and hang out. We don't ever go nowhere. It's too far away.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm very excited. I'm glad I got to make it for this trip. And I'll actually be back again soon, but had a little double. I wanted to make it for this trip, and this is like my little birthday present to myself from him. Birthday present to me. Coming on the fishing trip, so I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, his birthday's October the 2nd.
Yep.
We do this every year. In October.
Yep.
He loves to fish, so I figured it was a great birthday present to bring him up here for the annual guys fishing trip every year. And it's a win-win. I get to see my kid. He gets to go fishing.
Hang out, pops.
And he gets to see whatever's been going on. But actually, the plan is for I think him and his girlfriend's coming up the week after Christmas and for New Year's. And plus my daughter and grandbabies are coming. It'll be the first time I have my kids and grandkids all together in one place in a long time. And it'll be the first time they've ever all been here. So together. It's my daughter's first time coming up.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
It's a little harder to get my daughter up here. She's got children and all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, I just float around.
It's a dog eat dog world, and I'm wearing a milk bone underwear. Are you now, Lumpy?
God, that's also a funny comment.
Old Lumpy,
you guys are killing it tonight.
David, is that Margarita's way of telling you to get over there? Gym class? No, no. She knows my son's in town, and she don't talk in code like that. She'll just tell me, "Get over here."
That's right, Paul. Paul said it. Come on, people, hit thumbs up. It's a good thing.
Yep.
Please and thank you.
Mama Murphy, what's going on?
Arkansas. Mo, show those old men how row fish. Oh, show those old men how to fish. I will. For those of you who don't know, caught the first fish out here. Was it in Arkansas or was it 41.36?
41.36.
Yeah,
in
first one out
Arkansas.
there. In Arkansas. So, and I don't even live here, you know, so I think the only one that might get me is Tim. I've heard he knows the spot pretty well. He's been going there for a
Me
long
and Tim
time.
tied
Oh, really?
last year.
Oh, he doesn't stand a chance.
Me and Tim both got 56 last year.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah. Well, you got to get 57 to beat our record last year.
Sounds good. I'll do that in the evening.
Yeah. Welcome back to our beautiful state, Arkansas. David's son, Life with Levi.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Ace.
Good morning from England. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rhonda, there's the kids. How are you?
Kegel.
Hey, David and Levi. Just got back from our 2 weeks camping trip. We love you, Raylan and Raylee.
That's awesome.
Hey, kids. Nice. How was the trip? I bet it was amazing.
That sounds fantastic. I haven't done a camping trip in a while.
I bet y'all are ready to be home after 2 weeks, though.
Yeah, 2-week camping trip's a long camping trip.
Tim cheats. He buys his fish and sticks.
Middle bucket. I believe it.
David, beautiful ride video you and Aunt Rox did for Jesse. Hope I got his name right. Been a couple of days. Rob and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that was an absolutely amazing video. I was honored to be able to do it and to be asked to do it. And they've messaged me and stuff, and it really touched them, and they really enjoyed it. And it was a privilege for me to do that, and it meant a lot. And I truly did feel like, even though I've never met him, like he was there with us.
Yeah.
Because I talked to the camera all day like it was him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was really glad I could do that. Tim fishes away from everyone, so no one sees the stringer of fish he is hidden.
Brooke, they love the shrimp they use. It's like crack to them. Yeah, Tim said that. Yeah, they use little shrimp. That's the ticket.
Yeah.
Where is it? We're actually fishing. What's the river?
It's a river in Arkansas. It's got water in it.
Yeah, I know that much.
I think it's the White River. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a year.
You know.
It's been a year.
Remind us.
It's been a year. I was the driver
too.
That's the bad part.
Yeah, you literally took them there. Gotcha. I just have to know. Oh, I've just used corn myself. Yeah, I've done mostly bass fishing most of my life.
Spring River.
I've had a good bit of saltwater. Okay, Spring River. I'll do some Googling. But yeah, I've done mostly bass fishing. I've done some deep sea. We've done a couple of trips for birthdays. Your birthday, my birthday, but we've done before. And then I have some buddies who have had boats, and we go out 5-10 miles, catch gag grouper, snapper, stuff like that. Red grouper.
Yep, Spring River.
Spring River. Got to do a little homework so I can know how to catch these fish there.
No, all you gotta do is show up with shrimp and stand where we say stand. they will bite.
Spring River, Arkansas.
Nice.
Good to know.
Patrick Hill in Texas knows what river. LOL.
Spring River. Thank you, Rob.
Yep. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Went for a ride Sunday with Margarita on the bike. We went out to well, now I'm not gonna be able to think about it. It's Nimrod Dam. Went there. A beautiful ride. Fall colors is gorgeous right now. Levi's blown away with the fall colors. It's the first time he's ever rode in fall colors.
I've never actually been in fall colors my whole life. Raised in Florida, traveled around the country, but never in fall. It was always summer trip or winter trip. So, I mean, for those of you who followed the YouTube channel back in the day, I had the couple Colorado trips. That was actually most of my travel, and the only time I think I've ever in my life seen the red, orange, yellow trees. I have evergreens and I have dead trees in Florida. So
Let's see here. Blue Boy says he's got property a half a mile from the White River. Tim just
nice.
popped in here and said he can't see the chat. He's using speech text. He's driving.
What's up, Tim? So rich life.
Let's see here. Somebody else. Levi, you need to ask your dad about a family discount for his boat.
You want to know something funny?
It used to be his
That
boat.
was my boat. I sold it to him for extra cash for my truck.
Yep.
So, yeah, I actually did buy that boat.
I actually helped him buy that boat and then bought that boat back. So how'd that work?
I think I paid the difference.
No,
before I sold it.
Actually, how he ended up getting the boat repoed was the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he blew up my zero turn for the landscaping on Christmas. Was it Christmas Day?
I'll still say that was a one-off circumstance that I literally was driving it onto the trailer. I was driving it onto the trailer to check the oil, and as it was halfway across the yard, it seized up. So it was in my brain. I swear on my life.
What happened 2 months earlier?
All right. Well, I've been told before to check the oil before I turn it on, but
I literally drove across 2 counties. To meet him up there at our contract, and because it wouldn't crank and it was oil.
Yep.
And then I told him, do not ever crank this lawnmower again without checking the oil. And 2 months later, he was driving it through the backyard to load it up on the trailer.
And look at the oil.
And it locked up in the backyard. And
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
that was honestly probably the worst punishment he ever got from me.
That sucked.
Yeah. It was like he was grounded for like a month.
Yep.
He had to work for free for a while, and he lost his boat.
Yep, more than my usual free labor. That was like it was like actual hard labor, and I wasn't I wasn't helping him. I was doing it.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that was probably the worst punishment I ever handed down to him. But that thing was only like a year old.
No,
and it was like $5,000.
It was like I will say that's like to date my biggest mess up, like for sure. And I've checked every time I've ever cranked up a mower from this point on. I've checked the oil, but for a brand new mower, why is it leaking so much oil? We just filled it up. You know what I mean? That was my thought process. But
Pop said, "Wow, Levi comes to see Pops and gets roasted." No, I keep it real. I mean, it's the truth. It is.
Oh yeah, and I'll testify to it.
Yeah,
it sucked. I'm not proud of it. And again, just put oil in it like maybe a week or two prior. But
the boat didn't look like that when Levi had it though.
No.
I restored that boat.
It had a real soft floor, and it was structurally sound. But
I actually restored that boat in 2020. I got the C in 2020.
21 or 2020?
2020.
Was it?
Yeah, and I got the C in 2020 when it first happened.
Yeah.
And that's how I tested myself to see if I was healed yet or not. Was I tried to do the boat project to see if I can make it through it.
Yeah.
And I did that in a weekend.
Yep.
David Cole, $10 super sticker. Thank you very, very, very much.
Appreciate it. Happy to see you in here.
We'll put that on some shrimp for the trip.
David Levi and you look alike. We know.
Yep, he's a good looking young man.
Right back at you, but a bit older.
And Levi is rough on your machine. Man, Levi and Mike is rough on your machines.
All right, look here. My one-off is not a repeat offense. The only other bad thing, which I will still stand by, which he wasn't there, so he won't agree with me, is that pop tire at Accent. There was a piece of metal. To his defense, it was this big, but it was fully in the ground, right? So imagine this. This is the dirt and grass. It was a piece of metal like the size of my forearm under the grass with one bolt sticking out like this in the 4-inch tall grass. How could I see that? There was like recent construction in the area, and then I just, boom, whole, back tire just exploded. And when he showed up there, he's like, "What'd you pop it on?" And I pull out a 2-foot wide piece of metal. I understand why he just thought I was, kind of stupid. But if he had seen it, he wouldn't, or if he was there, he wouldn't have seen it.
He didn't understand the situation.
You couldn't have seen it. It was under grass.
Paul said, "You ain't the only one that destroys Dad's stuff. He destroyed the front and the back of Uber all by himself." I did.
We did make a joke today, though, or maybe a joke, maybe a realization that everything happened after the Ridge Life sticker got put on the
Yeah.
back of it.
Yeah,
I'm just,
absolutely.
no shade at Tim, but I don't know, man. It's just a weird predicament.
No, David will break a lot of stuff, but David's the one that pays for it. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yep.
You know.
Had a coworker that got the radiator and oil cap mixed up on a forklift.
Leon
Oh,
Millis
that
said,
sucks.
come on with it, come on. The coworker, yep. Let's see here. Kevin can't blame that on David. It was repairing using bad parts and repair it. Must have missed something.
Yeah. Brian Wilkerson, Levi, are you going to ride your Harley? I didn't get my motorcycle license. Also due, in fact, to the part of I've been out, like, not even home, and I haven't. Oh,
and 2 hurricanes.
About to say, so yeah, part of that, I guess I said it in the Keeping It Real if you saw it, but I don't have a car. So part of all the storms going on is that my car actually got totaled, as well as being away from home for like 2.5 weeks because one storm hit, lost power, evacuated. My birthday was in between, like it was technically right before the storm, but then I had my party the following weekend, which was in between the storms. And then the next storm was going to hit. So I actually just stayed in my hometown, Gainesville, with like the rest of my friends and family and hung out with them for 2 weeks while I waited for the next storm to pass. And then my neighborhood complex to unflood. And then my car got towed away and is now totaled. So I've had a lot of stuff going on and I have yet to get my motorcycle license, but I will this year. So if I get the opportunity to test it out in the yard.
I already told him he had to have it done by the time he comes back.
Yeah. If I can test it out in the
I've
yard,
already offered to pay for it and
do a dirt
everything
speed.
else. He's just got to do it.
Yeah, but I will. I still have to get a car though first. I don't have a car either. So.
And yeah, Paul, you're right about the sawmill. The sawmill wasn't me. That's just a bad design. I actually paid to get that fixed from a machine shop, and it's still just bad. So that wasn't me. I actually took very good care of that sawmill, and I still will. I'm trying to find a certain type of bolt because I don't want to just fix it with the same type stuff that it had before because it's just going to break again after 2 logs. So
yeah, Kentucky Bluegrass, exactly. I am not driving it.
Yeah, no, I'll let him ride it right here around the mountain,
In
just
the yard.
in the yard.
Yeah,
but no, he's definitely not getting on the road with the.
And I wouldn't want to take it out off of his main road anyways, because a lot of that's soft gravel. I wouldn't want to drive that. I wouldn't run around on that anyways.
Yeah, but he's good here, kind of doing a little block.
Yeah,
and stuff.
And plus, I've ridden dirt bikes and other 4-wheelers, and honestly, I've ridden my buddy's motorcycle once or twice just around my neighborhood complex. But yeah.
Bert wants to know what kind of car you're looking for now.
Well, multiple things are at play. Man, so this is part. I actually entered this on my YouTube channel.
He's gonna get a Prius.
No. What is that?
That's Odin.
No way. That is so loud. F-150. We're just gonna say F-150. I have a couple other things I'm looking at, but I can't tease at them just yet because it might affect the direction of my YouTube channel. So we'll keep it at F-150, and I'm looking at them every single day right now. But I love my truck. I miss my truck. If it wasn't for Biden's America and $5 gas prices, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. But I was literally paying at my peak whenever I was freshly out of high school with just doing landscaping and also using that truck for landscaping. I was paying $147 a week in gas. So that was pretty unsustainable. I averaged that out over the course of a month or two. And I was like, yep, I got to get a more fuel efficient car. And that was also, for those of you who know, I did door-to-door sales out in Oklahoma, Missouri, Georgia, Alabama, like pretty much everywhere that direction. And so I needed something that I could actually take and be fuel efficient. So I sold the truck, but I really do miss my truck.
Told him he would. I also told him about that gas mileage when he wanted it.
Yep. Well, you wanted me to get it too.
It was. I mean, I was happy with your other truck, but you needed friend space.
What?
The Ranger? That was a nice little truck. That Joker was sexy.
I will forever love and miss it. It was the fact that it leaked oil like crazy and was overheating every day for like 3 months that we made the decision to go look for a new vehicle.
That and he wanted some back seats.
That helps. But
that's how he ended up with that boat too. He wanted a seat for his girlfriend to
that
be
was
able
a
to
very
lay out.
that's a true statement. I had a beautiful John boat, which again I also regret selling a John boat. But yeah, I want room for a lady to lay
He
out.
got a nice Ranger and a boat, and he paid money towards it.
Again, I would not have sold my Ranger if it wasn't having mechanical issues. I did love my Ranger. I loved it to death.
But got him a boat and a truck for his birthday, for his 16th birthday, and he did save a little money. And
well, the boat came a few months later, but still,
No, the original John boat.
That wasn't the same time. We got the truck for my birthday, which we did. We saved 50-50, and then the boat got bought like 4 or 5 months later for like $1,200. It wasn't on my birthday. It was
either way. You got a boat.
Yeah, I had a boat and a truck right after turning 16.
And literally, he kept the boat for a short amount of time. And he's like, "Hey, Dad. So I want to take my girlfriend out on the boat, and I'd like for her to be able to lay out."
Yep.
You know what I mean? What can we do about that? And then so I started searching.
Yep.
And then found that boat, and I think we ended up selling that boat, and I went ahead and bought it.
Yep.
And then we took the money that we made off of that one, and then I covered the rest of it for the boat that's out there now.
Yep.
So he could have a steering wheel, and so his girlfriend could lay out.
Yep.
And
then the best part of the story is I stopped talking to that chick like shortly after I got the boat, and then like almost immediately was like, "Man, I miss my John boat." And then from that moment on, I learned a very, very valuable lesson: to not dictate my life based off of a woman. Very important lesson. Unless she's a great woman, because sometimes she makes some, slight changes.
I don't know what. I wish I could read what Paul reacted, because Margarita laughed at it, so there ain't no telling what Paul said. Young man looking for a truck with a back seat. LOL, definitely hormones involved. Well, yeah, he was wanting a seat for laying out on the boat and a back seat in the truck.
What I was looking for was a Jeep, and we ended up finding the truck that day of, and we almost bought a Jeep. If it weren't for the dude that we had selling us the Jeep, he got up and walked away in the middle of trying to sell us it. He's like, "Hold on a second," left for like 20 minutes, and he was like, "Screw this, we're going back to the other place." And they had the truck, which it did make more sense for doing landscaping and whatnot.
That F-150 was gorgeous.
It was a beautiful F-150.
Pretty much what we bought him was my dream F-150 when I wanted an F-150.
Yep.
I already had my dream F-250 at that point, but it was a nice truck. David Cole, $20 super chat, number one.
Super
nice,
sticker.
Thank you, super
Thank
sticker.
You.
Wow, Levi is sure like his papa. LOL, right? Margarita?
Full of crap.
Girlfriends change everything. Yes, they do.
They do.
You don't need a back seat in a truck. It has a bed.
True statement.
Yeah, true statement.
Speaking of,
it never has to be made.
Well, actually, I was about to say one of my favorite dates I ever did was watching the moon in my truck. It was like a Valentine's Day thing. That was super cute. I thought that was really cool.
Okay, who else is curious how many girlfriends Levi has had? I know that answer.
Believe it or not, literally like 2 in my whole life. Yeah. I'm a very particular guy. I've high standards. I've had like 2 long-standing relationships.
Yeah. And both of them was very nice girls.
Great, fantastic women. They're some of the best women I've ever met in my life.
Very nice girls.
Yeah, very grateful to have met
his
them.
last girlfriend, he ended on positive. She went off to college and stuff, and they decided just to kind of split ways and stuff like that. And his current girlfriend right now, I think, is amazing. So
she's great.
He's done very well.
You'll see her couple months.
He wasn't allowed to stunt like his daddy back when he was younger. I used to tell him that he ain't allowed to do that.
Well, not allowed to, and your boy was a little chunky, so the confidence,
well, that don't matter.
The sweat. No,
the game confidence. You still do that.
Yeah, you can have the game. I didn't have it, but then I got all fit, and I was like, man, I'm sexy, and then I tried, and it worked. So long story short, make yourself a better person, and you'll be confident.
No, I used to tell him from a young age that he is to treat women like he sees me treat women.
Yep.
And that he wasn't allowed to be a little man-ho.
I didn't want to be.
Back in the day.
I care about it. Again, I've had 2 women I've had serious relationships with. I am a relationship guy. I like to go on dates, be cordial, be nice, open doors, buy flowers, get chocolates, that type of stuff. You're still young, Levi. Oh, trust me, I know. I wake up and remind myself on a weekly basis how young I am. But yeah, I feel old sometimes. My brain
Levi has two standards for his woman. One, don't fit for meeting the parents, and two, film that he won't.
That's pretty funny. Not right, but man, I'm sexy. I spit in my drink. That's literally one day. Like, I swear to God, I woke up one day and was like, "Oh, I did it. I'm sexy." And like, I was like, I mean, I worked so hard for like 5 years. I worked really hard, and then one day I was like, I did that. So that was really cool. True statement. That's true. Hello, prayers and blessings all from Eastern Iowa. Hey, Joe Jacobson. Prayers right back at you. Thank you for joining.
I went fuel efficient. Couldn't take it back to my V8. I need a winch and a lift. Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember the last time I had good fuel mileage.
Well,
it's been a while.
I did my car before it floated away, literally. The redeeming factors of the Subaru Outback, which still blows my mind that I've had for about a year and a half, but especially, again, coming from having trucks. I miss trucks. I love trucks. The Ranger was awesome for what it was. The F-150 was just beautiful, perfect. I'm looking for another one. It was fantastic. V8, 4x4, exhaust done, subs in it. That was the dream. But I did get really good fuel efficiency, and I had a whole back in there. What's it called? The hatchback. So I could fit everything in it.
I just had a thought.
What's that?
When you said the subs in the F-150.
What?
That was
oh my God, yeah. That's about an hour-long story in its own.
That's another not listening to his daddy.
Sometimes you have to learn, okay?
Bit him hard.
I've spent probably as much time working on subs as I did listening to them for the first like 4 months of having them.
And he wanted to do it without his daddy.
Yeah, I could do it. I could figure it out.
Oh man, that was so painful for me to watch.
And you want to know the best part?
I let him laugh.
Even after I got it fixed, I got them working right, and they were like, they worked, they bumped, and I had 212s too. Like, it would like vibrate the windows, like crazy. Like, doors would shake, whatnot. Great. But even still, it was connected to my windows as in the fuse box. So it was on the window fuse. And then it blew twice, so I couldn't roll down my windows, and I didn't have subs for like a week and then a month. But of that, I had 6 months of great subs. So,
a backstory.
I couldn't find an accessory fuse. Like, I went on every forum. There was no accessory fuse for my truck.
Backstory is his dad hooked up a whole lot of systems in his day.
A bunch of them.
Like people would come to me to do theirs. It actually used to be a passion of mine. I used to really, really enjoy it. And I told him, like, let's go after it. And I'll help you and all this other stuff. No, this was his first. This is his first too. Like, I'm a man.
It's my truck,
and I'm
I'm
gonna do this, like, on my own thing and stuff. And oh my God, that was so hard for me to watch. And
it sucked.
Some of the stuff I seen, and it was so bad. And I would come out every once in a while. I'd be like, "Son, you want my help?" No. It was bad. No. It was like a 4-month-old.
No. Never in my life have I been up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, profusely sweating. I'd be there. I was outside. Me and my friend Dylan, who's 6'4". Imagine me and him crouched, crisscross applesauce in the back seat with flashlights at 4 o'clock in the morning and pouring rain with the doors shut, with the battery disconnected so we could touch all the wires, trying to get this to work. Like 2 months after I started and bought everything. So yes, I really learned. But to my credit, I know how to do it now.
And I could have had him bumping in one evening.
I know how to do it now.
Professionally.
And I know all the issues. I know all the problems you can do, because I did them all. I hit every single roadblock. But I learned, if you use Vaseline to get it through the firewall grommet, it's a lot easier. See, that's something you wouldn't have known unless.
Well, you got a hot tooth.
Yeah. That was a good one.
It was so painful for me to watch, guys. It was, And then he got frustrated at one point.
I got frustrated a lot.
He just had a big old box in the back of his truck.
I put it in my back seat.
Like the seat was gone. Just this box. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I folded up. So you had 2 seats and you had 1 seat in the back. I folded up this seat and just set the like 3-foot tall box in the back, and then just connected.
That's
2
when
wires.
Dad stepped in and said, "No, you ain't doing that.
Yeah,
keep trying." Because I said, "This is way too nice of a truck
to leave it like
to leave it like that. We ain't doing that."
Oh man,
it was, it was bad, guys, and it was hard for me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I did. You know, I had a lot of talks with his mom and stuff during that. A lot of laughing, but a lot of talk.
Out there for hours, dude.
But I appreciated the fact that he was trying to do it on his own.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the one things that back then that I had a little issues with him with was taking the initiative to try to figure things out.
Yeah.
He was very quick to say, "Dad."
Yeah.
And I was very quick to do it, which is bad for me.
Yeah. But you know a lot of stuff. So
but but this was one that he wanted to take on by himself.
Back to that point, talking about how much effort got put in. I mean, still to this date, I don't know if I've felt triumph like I have after that 4th month. And it's again in the middle of the night in rain. I'm in the back of my neighborhood. There were 2 wires. Like it all turned on. It all worked. And then as soon as it like hit like a hard boom, it would shut off. And I moved some wires. I switched some power around, and then boom, it all hit. And then it kept hitting. And I mean, I rode around my neighborhood in the backside where like there's no houses for like probably an hour, just full blast subs and I was just laughing, screaming, sending videos to my friends like, "I did it!" I actually still have the video. Like, "I did it! I actually did it! They actually work!" And it was so awesome and so triumphant. That's huge.
Thank you, Jesus Girl. How are you doing tonight?
Interested in getting your motorcycle license into Abbott, Arkansas, Florida, teach you some stuff, plus give you riding test and insurance discount.
True said he remembers hooking up his first system. I started hooking up systems when I was like 14 years old.
Update.
And
I'll Google it. Thank you.
It's just something that I actually love to do. It was actually one of my goals earlier in life was to have like one of those audio custom shops where I kind of tricked out cars and stuff like that. I was actually very good at it. It takes a lot of patience. And I used to do it back in the day before when I was broke and doing it on a budget. Nowadays they got clips and stuff that you can buy, and that makes it easy and all of that. Back then I used to cut the harnesses and you know
actually like hardwire.
Yeah, hardwire everything because I couldn't afford the harnesses and stuff like that. So that's how I learned. Although that bit me one time on a Cadillac. All the lights went through the radio thing. And it took me a minute to figure out how to get all the lights to work again. And then after that, I was like, okay, I better save my penny and start getting some clips.
You just reminded me. I also went to school for 2 weeks without a what's it called? A head unit whatsoever.
Yeah.
I had no AC and I had no music with the entire center out and sitting in my passenger seat.
And that's a newer truck, guys.
Yeah, like 2014.
This wasn't no older truck.
Yeah.
At the time, this was wasn't brand new, but it wasn't old.
But guess what? I did it. I figured it out. Also, someone commented I meant to acknowledge it. They said, Levi, was it 6-inch or 12-inch subs in your truck? You shouldn't leave food in your car. I thought that was a pretty witty comment. So thanks to whoever said that. And it was 12-inch subwoofers that make noise. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
And there's no more $5 footlongs.
No.
That's a fact.
And there's no more $10 breakfast.
No.
We figured that out today. You can't even get bacon, eggs, and a piece of toast for lower than $18 now.
Shallow Eaker said, yeah, but it makes for the best memories and stories, David and Levi. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And again, I was so happy when I actually completed it.
So I was proud of him whenever he did it because I believe that might be the first project at that point that he did
I would
on
say,
his own and actually finished.
I would say that complex. Like like me and my buddies, we'd worked on like 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers, stuff like that up to that point, like more mechanical stuff and whatever, switching out ball bearings, my buddy's truck. I've done that. But like that was a project like that. I mean, it took, like I said, weeks of work, but over the course of a couple months. So yeah, that was definitely my most like complex project taken on by myself. But I really enjoyed it. And after doing that, I've now worked on a couple of my other buddies and helped them fix theirs and or put systems in. And that's like, I'm glad that I went through all of it because now I know the issues that they run into.
Cindy said, Paul Honeyman, somebody needs to put you in the corner. Uh-oh. What you doing, Paul? Ain't no
I
telling.
live in the corner and still get into trouble. That's like a tattoo. Levi toasters down the road are good. Yes, I've eaten a few of them, Brooke. I love them.
Drew Lenz, I'm going to put some subs in the Beetle. We are
Nice.
really nice.
That's sick.
I've actually got the system that I had in my F-250 right upstairs.
Yeah, you do still have that.
Yeah, and it is substantial. It's a pretty nice system.
I think my subs are actually still at my buddy's house. Yeah.
Levi was trying to get his truck to my trucks.
Yes, working my way there.
He was trying to get his to sound like his dad's.
Here's the issue. I literally had, you had 10s or 8s?
No, that was.
You had 12s in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought you had 10s.
No,
and but he had, what do you have?
Rossford,
yeah.
everything.
And I had Scar, which is like not the same.
The budget.
Yes. It's like it's not the cheapest. It's not Walmart, but it's not, you know.
You know what my first system was in my first car? It was a Chevette, like a 1977 something Chevette, 78, some old Chevette, and I couldn't afford no system, and it was construction cone orange when I got it for $50, and I wasn't even old enough to have a license, so I drove it on the back roads of Georgia, and so I spray painted it black. I couldn't do the construction cone orange, but I didn't do the door jam, so whenever you opened it up, it looked like Halloween. You know what I mean? So I took the hatchback back there. I took a piece of plywood, traced out a template, cut that, and made the box out of the hatchback.
Wow.
And I went and got every kind of house little speaker I could find in all the garages and all that other stuff. And I had little tweeters and 6x9s, and I made these boxes, and I had like 10 of them back there and stuff. And back then I didn't have no amp, but I had an equalizer.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So I had an equalizer hooked up to it. You want to talk about some rock music? Because the bass didn't sound too good in there. But some Metallica, oh boy, look at here, boy, you can hear me coming for miles. That was the first system I hooked up for myself on the budget because I had no money.
Yeah.
You know, that $50 that I bought the car from my brother for, that was like a year's salary for me. You know what I mean? So I worked, and every other little penny that I got went for gas.
Yep. Yeah. So, and now that car is worth one IHOP breakfast.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's ridiculous.
Little camping girl, Kathy, we barely made it. LOL. Good evening, gentlemen. Hello there. How are you?
Thanks for making it. Good one, Leon Miller. I see the comment.
Let's
Very
see.
witty.
It was me. My wife tells me I'm too witty.
Yeah, that was about the 6-inch and foot long.
Oh, yeah.
I just acknowledged it. My 64 Chevy that just jumped. Oh, had an 8-track player and speakers in the door.
Nice.
Bumping.
Hey, I remember vehicles with the 8-tracks in them.
Yeah.
We had an old grocery getter with the wood grain sides.
Yeah.
And stuff that had the 8-track in there and stuff. And when we took road trips, they're all about seat belts and airbags and all that stuff. We all piled up in the back and slept and just hung out and stuff, going across the country while we was gone.
Yep.
After I was the second time I released, I needed to just be me.
But say, I know I missed a bunch of stuff while we were telling
stories. I missed a bunch while I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
That stereo thing. That was one of the hardest parenting things I had to go through because
you knew exactly how to fix it.
Everything in my body wanted to just help him.
Yep.
Help him, but I let him do it. It was painful. Like I said, the only time I stepped in is when he was about to give up and just have that junk laying in the back of the truck like that. And I said, "No, you ain't doing that."
Yeah. I do remember that.
I said, "That ain't happening."
Yeah.
I said, "Keep working at it." Yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, too nice of a truck, too new of a truck to leave it in that condition right there.
Oh, and to make matters worse, I bought an under the seat box so it would be like super flush. And the person who sold it to me said it would fit, or whatever. It would the list on eBay or whatever it was, Marketplace, wherever I bought it, said like my year model all the way up to 2016, whatever. No, it didn't. It fit 2016's year model, not 2014, 2013, 2012. So it was like too tall, wouldn't fit under my seat. And if you like put the seats back down, you would crush the box. So I had to use this square or rectangular box like that. This big. Like probably about that long and like that tall. And then the sub sat on the front side and it just literally sat in the back seat. So it worked, but you know, I wish it would have like I know what I'm doing now. My next system will be much better, much cleaner, much nicer.
Neil said I always like the old bazookas. True that.
Yeah.
You know what the old bazookas are?
What?
Basically a round tube. It's got a speaker on the end of it.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, they would sound off.
Anthony said something like we would lay in the bed of the truck on road trips.
Oh yeah, I took many road trips in the back of trucks. All kinds of stuff.
That was illegal when I was a kid. That was made illegal.
Yeah. I made it through it. Fine. You're making all of us older ladies turn red. Paul must be at it tonight, boy.
Man, I'm missing something because he's apparently going ham.
Yeah, he got everybody blushing.
I know.
What you doing? What you doing, man?
Paul's in here playing right now.
Oh,
what's our likes?
Just jumped on me. I don't know what our likes are at. It's stuck at 30. We got about 500 people. Now I have a radio that I use, plays my YouTube music and satellite radio. Yep.
Nice.
Y'all need to do a fired up Friday while Levi's here. There's not gonna be no time.
I wish. $2.95.
I might do one while we're out at the fishing thing. I might record out there because we always cook some good groceries out there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have time this week. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I got to get done before this fishing trip in order to go on this fishing trip because I still have to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun to have my son working with me.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing projects with my son from time to time. We don't get to do it that much.
Yeah.
And we used to do it all the time.
All the time.
I
like
mean,
weekly.
that was our life.
Yeah.
I always had side stuff going on, and he always was my helper. So, I enjoy those. It ain't like work to me whenever we're doing that. It's just fun hanging out and working with my son again. And who knows how long I got for that to happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm take full advantage of it. I enjoy it.
Lila Newton, it's going to be 52 tonight. She asked, what's the temps looking like tonight?
It's in the 80s and the low 50s.
Yeah.
It's back to being hot. And I looked to see if we was going to get some rain with Levi here, and it's coming the day after he leaves.
Yep. So I brought it with me every time, and this time I'm going to just put it on layaway.
I think he used it all in the hurricanes down there.
I know. Literally, again, I moved to the beach, and the year I moved to the beach, the worst hurricane season we've had in years. Did you see Paul's comment?
No.
It says, David, it all started when you and Levi mentioned Vaseline for holes.
Oh, yeah. Not the hot Tua.
You took it there. That was really good. that was like, that's a
right on cue.
That's a great call. That was very up to date. He's hip with it.
Hey,
he's hip with it.
I've always been a pretty cool dad.
No,
we've
said this before. Him being in IT and then now him being on YouTube, he's had to stay hip. You know, he hasn't been able to age. You know, he's had to be up with the trends and know what's going on. He's in tech. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's stayed hip with it.
Yeah, all of his friends, it was never a problem to come hang out.
No,
with Dad. They love me to death.
Yeah, you're always his the
friends,
funny, awesome one.
His friends think I'm the coolest person on the planet. Mm-hmm. You know, they always think,
especially,
man, your dad's so cool.
Look what we're doing right now, YouTube. I mean, that's unbelievable. Whenever I tell people my dad does YouTube on a mountain, they're like, "What? Are you kidding me?" Like, I know, I can't believe it either.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, all the boys have always been they've always loved hanging out and.
Oh yeah.
But I've always played games with them. I've always done stuff that they like to do too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
100%.
10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. I think Bobblehead goes live after me now. I think Black Sheep Project and him swapped it up. So all it took was one word to get Paul
honeymoon
started. Yeah. Sometimes it don't even take that. Ronnie said, "Good night, everyone."
Good night. Thank you for joining.
Well, this has been a quick live. Yeah, it's been a quick one. It's flown by on this one, but it's because we're having fun.
Yeah,
we still got 10 minutes, so we ain't going nowhere yet.
Nope.
We ain't
Still
going
around.
nowhere yet.
Still around.
Hello, Levi. So very happy you are doing well after the hurricanes in Florida. Pray for you all.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing about the hurricanes I meant to mention. I talked about it in the Keeping It Real, but special thanks to my buddy Roger, my roommate, his girlfriend. She actually put sandbags in front of our apartment doors, and every other apartment in my neighborhood, especially like my neighbors, like across the hall from me, they got like 3 or 4 inches of water in their apartment, and like the baseboards are popping off, the drywall is swelling, their little couch thing is ruined. So big thanks to her because I actually had no water in my apartment. So that was huge. I mean, I have no car, but at least I also still have an apartment. You can't win them all, but that's a huge win.
Betty Jean Homestead. Yeah, I wish it was going to rain more that day too, because my grass is struggling.
I know. I never even got to see it at its full green. He planted it, and then whenever I got here, it's been a drought.
But it's still grass.
It's still grass. Yeah, it's not dirt.
Grass.
It's still impressive, I will say.
Yeah.
But it's just I wanted to see it green when the bad boy was out there mowing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now we got George.
Yeah.
George mows it.
Yep. That's insane.
Levi, it's good to see you back, all ready to start watching your new videos.
Thanks, Cindy Ellis. Appreciate you. I really do. I'm really excited to be back. Like I genuinely, I really am. I'll be talking about it more on the channel, but it's been a very, very hectic last few months. So I'm very happy to be back.
Hope you guys have a great fishing trip this weekend. I will be at our hunting camp down storm cleanup after Helen. Lots of trees down.
Good luck, Neil. Trust me, I understand.
Speaking of hunting, we pulled the cards today.
You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, I'm gonna post some pictures for the members. I know members, I'm sorry, I love y'all. Y'all truly are amazing. I've been nonstop and had a lot of stuff going on, and I ain't posting no pictures or nothing like that. But I got some cool ones for y'all. And I might actually drop some of the news that's coming up, maybe for the members for like a day early or something like that too. Yep. David Cole, $10 sticker with the little what is that? Is that a fox and a little heart?
Yep, fox and a heart.
Oh, that's cool.
David Cole, that's like your third one or fourth one.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Happy to have you here.
My favorite thing to do is fish. Where I live, ice fishing is the best thing on the planet. Good night, guys. I would love.
I've always wanted to ice fish.
Yeah, me too. As long as I got one of those little huts.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit on a lake with sub-zero temperature.
Yeah, but in the hut and it's
warm. In a hut with a little fire, what's happening?
You cook the fish right there.
Yeah. Come on with it.
Good night, little camp girl Kathy.
Levi watched and commented on your video. David Blunt said, "Hello."
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
I almost missed it. Good enough homestead. Hey, you came in just in time. Can't get here on time. Just get here. Come on.
Exactly. For you to get a woofer.
Emmett David, come on.
Thank you,
know I can't do members. Will you be putting the pictures in a video? Would y'all like me to make a trail cam video thing like Tim does? I've never done one.
Yeah, you could like walk the path, show the area.
Yeah, I can. I got some pretty nice stuff, and got some stuff I've never gotten on camera out here, which was shocking.
Like really impressive. Yeah, I didn't think I actually did not think that those were out here.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Neil says yes. Brooke says yes. Okay, maybe I'll do that when I get back from the fishing trip. Yes, to trail cam video.
Thanks for watching.
That would be cool video.
Appreciate it.
I think you're too far south to do ice fishing, David. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
If I try to get out on the ice out here, I'm gonna go swimming.
Yeah. But if anyone has a nice place to ice fish that would like to have us visit, let us know. We will definitely do our best to make it work.
Nice to see you again, Levi. We all know how excited your dad is to have you on the mountain. I'm happy that you are going to get back to YouTube again. I had to change my profile and I couldn't remember the name.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy to see him. Happy to see me. And yes, I'm very happy to be back to the YouTube and to be back to you guys.
Yes, for all the people that can't do the memberships, that is absolutely fine. YouTube is absolutely free. It don't cost nothing. And all it would be was I would post it like a day before I actually post it. So nobody's going to miss anything at all. I appreciate y'all just watching.
Yeah.
Watching the videos.
Drew said, and by us, he means me also.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. That also means Drew. And thank you
Good
to all the
enough
members, too.
homestead.
Thank
My
you to members
northern
for following.
property is right off Lake Michigan, closest to New Buffalo, Michigan. I've always wanted to go to Lake Michigan. I want to go see all the
Me
Great
too.
Lakes.
Yeah, I've never seen the Great Lakes.
Because to be honest with you guys, I lived in Florida a long time. I'm not a big beach person.
Yep.
I don't like the salt water and the sand in my booyah.
Yep.
But I've always thought the Great Lakes would be really cool because it's like an ocean, but it's fresh water.
That's been my thought.
You know what I mean? So I would love to go visit it one day.
I agree. For as much as I love the beach, I hate like going to the beach unless I can like immediately get out and go to my place. You know, it's just not the same.
The only time I like going to the beach in Florida is when I got a hotel room there where I can go to the pool or something like that and get all the salt water off my booyah.
Or for me, the boat trips, because those were awesome. There's a hose on the back of the boat.
Watchman 77, yes, David, all the cameras and trails. Good to know.
Did you have Wi-Fi last time y'all went fishing?
We had Mike had the Nomad, which I have, and I might actually talk to everybody and see if they want to go in and pay for a month, because you can do it month to month. And I actually have it where we can activate it for a month. It's like $100 for the month, and we can have Wi-Fi out there. Sweet. If everybody pitched in, it'd only be a couple of bucks a piece. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
nice.
We'll see. Yes, all 52 cameras, David, in that video.
Superior is an inland sea and cold.
Check out my Great Lake cruise sometimes. Will do.
Good Enough Homestead said something about bring your tents and I'll send you the address. Something
bring your tents and I'll send you right here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the what.
Well, he ain't gonna put his address.
Not the address, but I wasn't sure like what place.
I think he's talking about at the Great Lakes.
Oh, is it the Great Lakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
At Lake Michigan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see what area you're talking about.
Only time you get sand in your booyah is when your swimming clothes are too loose, or at least it's butt syndrome.
Is Michael DD5 in here? I think he's is he shopping? Grocery shopping?
Yeah, they're grocery shopping right now, I think.
Yeah. And I think he said Halloween costume shopping for the kids.
Yeah.
Which I have to do as well as soon as I get home, because I did make some obligations that I would go to some Halloween activities with some friends. So
Little Camping Girl Kathy says, I agree, bring your tents and you're always welcome up here as well. I'm gonna have to get a new type of tent, because if we're ice fishing, my summer tent I got, it's not gonna cut it. I need one that's got that can hold some heat.
Yeah. And I need like a burqa. A giant. I don't even think I own a jacket. I think I have like probably 3 sweatshirts, but I don't own like a puffer jacket.
She, David, I'm Anna Boy. Remember, I can't remember when you change names and all that other stuff. Good Enough Homestead.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You type faster than I do, Anna Boy. Good Enough Homestead. Yeah, I can't remember. It takes me a year to remember new names. Once I get it stamped in my brain, you're one thing. And you change it. Well, then
who are you?
You just got to work with me.
Yeah, you're a new person now. I speak to text. That's cheating.
Yeah, I can't do that because of my accent.
Yeah, it pops up.
It pops up all kinds of crazy what's happening. Levi would make a good Superman for Halloween.
I think I've been Superman before. I had the little.
His daddy is.
Yeah.
Come on.
I wish you still had the other tattoo that was there initially.
Oh, 100% loco.
100% loco. That's even better. That's even better.
Yeah, I had to cover it.
My favorite.
It was a lie.
Yeah,
it was a lie.
Only 96%.
No, I'm about 72.
Yeah,
it's
over the years.
It's decreased. I should have just started crossing it out.
Yeah, and put new percentages. I like the cover up.
How about the Hulk?
I've also been the Hulk. Oh no, I wasn't the Hulk. I was Yoda. I was like, I've been green before. I was Yoda. I had the pointy ears and my face was painted green. I think I'm supposed to be a prisoner. Yeah, I'm gonna wear like a.
You don't even want to play like that.
Well, my lady's supposed to be the cop, so cool little couple outfit. I have to do my part. It wasn't my decision. I was told what I was wearing for Halloween.
True.
I'll take it.
So she got you beat right already. It sounds
She's
like
the cop. I'm just gonna do what I'm told. Yes, officer.
What's going on, Rick? How are you? Dress up as your dad. He's not tall enough.
No, I'm about to say, and I think I'd need to go buy a couple extra large shirts, and I would just look really baggy.
Yeah, and he'd have to shave his head.
Yeah, and grow a beard. That'd be a lot of work. I have to shave this and glue it here.
He'd have to glue a beard on there because he can't grow a beard.
Thank God. That is, I hate having to shave peach fuzz. That's just so much work. That sucks. Did Frankenstein for a kid's Halloween party years ago. That's a sick costume.
I would never trade Uber in for a John Deere. Easy. Uber,
I like John
they
Deere,
didn't mean that.
but Uber's great.
John Deere is only good with the big farm tractors, the huge tractors. The mid-sized stuff in John Deere is trash.
And like a yard mower.
No, they're trash too.
Even the yard.
Yeah,
mowers?
yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get that, you might as well get
only thing that John Deere's got going on for them is the big, huge farm equipment.
Yeah.
Everything below that now, you're buying the name. That's fact.
Yeah.
Think about it. The other tractor I sold your uncle
no.
was a John Deere, and it was a mid-size.
No, even the. I mean, I got rid of a John Deere mower.
There's nothing wrong with Uber. Uber itself still is fine. It's all the attachments and stuff. Uber's just got too much power and it's breaking everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he also doesn't baby it. If he just brought it around the yard and picked up a couple rocks.
I didn't buy it to do that. It's not a yard ornament.
Yeah.
But we're over our time.
Yeah.
Everybody go over and check out Bobblehead old Jeff over there. Tell him that Come On sent you.
Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Check out the channel, guys. Seriously, I'm really excited to be back, and I'm going to be posting a lot. I'm going to be posting shorts and videos. Life with Levi, please. I would really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for joining. We had such a great time, right, Dad?
Good time.
We love you guys. Come on.
See you around like a donut.
Let's get it.
Hot mic.